Dragon Age babe, and back just as promised. Now finally, let's get the second part of the Trespasser DLC underway, beginning the Exalted Council. Oh, this is gonna be hell, we already know that. Now because you people are crazy. Anyways, sorry for the interruption or lesions. So, since the wait was so long, I'm just gonna jump straight into it. Enough apologies for now. You just said that, whatever. Screw you. Now, if you don't talk to your companions, as that warning said, if you don't finish talking to them beforehand, you will get cut off from the chance to do it. Now, little minor spoiler, you do get to talk to them again.
Thank you, Your Holiness.
You just missed those
now, Artigan,
conversations.
as to your concerns.
The Inquisition established an armed presence in Ferelden territory. You outright seized Caer Bronach in Crestwood.
Okay, I'm just gonna interrupt real quick before I continue the dialogue. Is anybody else extremely upset about Arl Tegan's physical appearance in Dragon Age Inquisition? If you have played Dragon Age 2 or Dragon Age Inquisition, or even... No, never mind, it's not in the Awakening DLC. We all know he does not look like that. He's a redhead. He's not all skinny and corpse looking. It's just weird. Let's pretend it's the age. Anyways. Sarcasm
yes, from
time.
Bandits. Would you like us to give it back to them?
Please?
Your help was appreciated 2 years ago, Inquisitor. Now order has been restored.
I remember the townspeople being happy about it.
The pretext of restoring order is exactly what the Grey Wardens did to us centuries ago, and we exiled them.
Yeah, how'd that turn out?
Now the Inquisition is doing the same thing with Grey Wardens in their ranks.
Oh my god.
Your concern is ill-founded. The Grey Wardens have proven their worth time and again.
Whips out Alistair.
Of course Orlais tolerates this interference. The Inquisition is the only reason Selene still has the throne.
Well, he's not
Rest
wrong.
assured, Tegan, the Empire of Orlais will not stand idle if the Inquisition oversteps its bounds. Unlike Ferelden, however, Orlais understands that these were the well-intentioned mistakes of a young organization.
An organization in need of a guiding hand. Yours, no doubt.
Did you mean a leash? Charter.
Pardon me, Inquisitor. Divine Victoria wishes to speak with you in private.
I love Charter's Scottish accent.
The Divine Victoria? Who is sitting just up there?
Yes, and who was once your spy master.
Okay.
It's a pressing matter, your worship.
My apologies. An urgent matter has come to my attention. Ambassador Montelier, can you handle this for a short while?
Of course, Inquisitor.
This is
God
highly irregular.
Damn, I feel bad
Perhaps
about that.
it would be best if we took a short recess.
Because she couldn't have just called the recess as to not make the situation any more tense as it already is. But the reason why she wanted me to leave was because, well, she wanted me to figure out what the fuck was going on before everyone's rushing out there like jackasses. Jackhats. My insults are crafty. Oh, this part is lovely, by the way. Now, personally, I've only made one of the two choices you can make coming up here.
The guard said we should both see this. I believe she was correct.
Oh, wait, never mind. That wasn't this part.
In full armor. How did he get into the Winter Palace? Would the Iron Bull know anything about this? I asked, and he is as surprised as we are. Since becoming Tal-Vashoth, he has had no contact with his people. He seems frustrated at not knowing more. So, what would the left hand of the Divine see when she looked at this? This is a warrior, not a spy. Part of the Antam, the Qunari military.
That's the full
Most
body
of his
armor?
wounds come from a fight against someone using magic, but at least a few are from a blade.
That's the bleeding.
He was badly hurt, separated from his allies, and made it here before he died. But how? Deadly mysteries at the Winter Palace. throw in a Hulla statue and some Caprice coins, and it's just like old times. Can Josephine manage the diplomats while I look around? She will be fine. It's all speeches and posturing for the first few days anyway.
First few
I will
days.
extend the
Poor
recess
Cullen.
as long as possible. I will also have our friends ready themselves for battle if need be.
Thank
You
God.
think that's likely? I think the Exalted Council may be more exciting than we expected.
Time to go check Sarah's journal after I investigate. By the way, as I told you before, just a reminder, anytime you see a portrait on the wall that can be rotated, you will get bonus to your stats for it. So, as pointless as it seems, always do it. God, I was... God damn, the last game I played was Assassin's Creed, so I keep going, why can't I trigger Eagle mode? And that's not loot, duh. Okay.
It looks like he came down over the railing.
By the way, only at this point can you get that health potion that's right there on the banner. You have to jump down. It's really tedious to do. I'm not going to do it right now. It takes a long time, especially since you can barely see the beams, and it's just honestly not worth it. It's a single health potion. I wouldn't waste your time on it, everyone. And I'm going to loot this because you never know when you might not find it again. No, I'm just kidding. This goes back, but... Oh, look at that.
If I'm going through it, I'm not going alone.
Smart choice. Would I have made the same? Sapphire. Lovely junk. Ooh, pretty. Now this is where you start seeing the other parts of the Illuvian. You've only seen a couple passages, 2 to be exact in the normal game. Now this is where you really learn the power of it. Alright. Time to get my squad. As you can see, Solus is blocked off due to the fact that he's missing. Now notice something. If you look at the image there, it's different, huh? Solus with a staff followed by a wolf. Now, if you remember watching the post-credit scene from Dragon Age Inquisition, you learn that Solus was friends with Flemeth or Methal. Keep that in mind. That is a very important clue. What do I want to take? I'll take Home Rainier or Blackwall.
Morrigan brought me here while showing me the Illuvians.
If you're an elf playing this, you make a really dumb comment like, it's so pretty here. And then they're like, what? It's all gray and shit. Holla statue. By the way, that shit's actually somewhat useful, by the way. So keep out for those. There's gonna be a lot of those. And another thing, if you're looking to find all the pieces of the coroner's armor, which is a very rare trophy, which I believe is like 2% or less found, you have to go through Illuvians that are not marked on the map, and they are very, very difficult, by the way. For example, here's the first one, and they're all weird and shit, and they have a lot of cool codex entries, so I highly suggest doing them. But always remember, when you go into the Illuvian the first time, you do not have all your equipment equipped. That was a really dumb way of saying it. Usually your companions do, but like the Winter Palace before, always remember to equip that, otherwise you're in for some hell. I'm going to start with this bit, and by the way, this entire quest is pretty damn hard. Now, you can be on max level and still have trouble with it. And as you're playing around and adventuring around the Trespasser DLC, your companions will have comments where you can stop and listen to blah blah's comments. Now I could read those, but I feel like you guys don't really care, so I can just read it later. Now there's only gonna be usually a couple demons or corpses that come out of these, which you'll see shortly. Now, if you don't want to immediately start the, I guess you could honestly call them mini boss battles, they're always in the main chest. Now, it's pretty obvious which one it is. There might be 2 chests, but it's always the one that's flat ass in the middle of the room. As you can see, you will try to open the chest,
Oh, look!
and it will
More
be
demons
locked.
for us to clean out.
And demons will enter. There's usually no more than 10. But as I said before, they're not easy. I'm playing this on casual mode, by the way. Usually I would have died a couple times already, but this is the easiest one. Ugh, gotta love that shit. Alright. In all honesty, I'm extremely surprised no one died yet. Usually I would have lost 3 companions now. Now, as you can see, these guys, they're always high level. Now, all the shit you get out of these chests is extremely high powered, so yes, in the end, it is very worth getting, and especially if you're a trophy hunter. So here's what you get in this one. You get the first of the pieces, which is the hand that cuts. Yeah, that's true. The following stack bonus grants are ability on usage. 2 pieces plus 10 attack, 3 plus 10 movement speed, 4 plus 1 health on hit. The Taken Shape is the name of the entire group of armor. And it's all really weird and shit, and they all come with a codex entry. Now you'll end up finding, now this armor right here that I'm wearing actually is the, once you find all the armor, you unlock this armor to craft. Now it looks the same on everyone, and it does have 3 class variations, and it is not class restricted, and it is extremely high powered. For example, I'll show you what mine is in a second. Now obviously your shit, I didn't mean to do that. Obviously your crafted ones usually end up better, but it is 316 armor rating. Now that's pretty damn good if I say so myself. And this is medium armor. You can equip your mages with heavy armor in this stuff, so it goes really good. I should probably actually give someone that, by the way. Maybe, maybe not. What do you guys have anyways? There we go. I don't know why I chose Blackwall, just because fuck Pommel Strike. Now an easy hack, if you run out of health potions when you're in the Alluvion, as long as you're in the main area, not like quest lock, just pop in the mirror that goes back to Skyhold, and then, or pop out and then pop back in. Then you'll get your health potions back. Really easy, really stupid, but...
What trail leads to this mirror?
Good. Let's see where this Canary took his wounds.
You can always get a little hint of where you're going through the mirror too, which is kind of nice, because once you get into this, you're gonna have a maze, and you're gonna have to go through like 50 different mirrors to get where the hell you want to go. It gets really frustrating, so pay attention to the little glance. Now it's gonna be a while towards the middle of this DLC where you're really gonna see how bad the mazes get, but damn, you have what, 12, 13 mirrors, and you have to go through one, back through the other, do this, do that, blah, blah, blah. So it's really freaking tedious. So just remember that glance isn't random.
Elven ruins. I'm not sure we're even in Orlais anymore.
Ooh, and I'm gonna have a good hack. Or a good little Easter egg, or...
Another Kunari, dressed like the one in the Winter Palace.
He's part of their military, dressed for war.
Yep, to Vinter. Oh, and by the way, there's some weird places to loot. Now, there's not one over here, but I will show you this thing real quick. Now, technically, you don't have the... You gain a new set of disabilities under the Inquisitor section, such as where your, like, Mark of the Rift shit is. And that allows you to go through this magical shit. Now, this shit instantly kills you without it. But since my armor gives me a life shield for so many seconds, or Dorian can respawn me, or the fact that I'm not in the middle of combat, and I have health potions left, I'm just gonna say fuck it, but I will show you how much damage this shit does. Now look, instant death. But the loot back here isn't always necessarily worth it, but it always is high level. For example, a large boost to attack speed when health is below 50%. Now, if you already have shit like that or don't want it, sell it. Worth a lot of money. Here we go. You see, 3,915. And that's Fade Rift damage for you. So that shit, you don't have a possible resistance to it. You can't use a potion or anything. You're just flat out fucked until you get the ability, or you can just... As you can see, that explosion was over there. Look at this fun stuff.
Scorch marks everywhere. This is the work of a mage.
I love
A
how
powerful one. I can still feel the heat crackling.
I can still see
We
the
need to
smoke.
find out why these Kunari were here and
I just
who did this.
love how the button is like fluorescent on top of it. Like it looks like someone put little pieces of Play-Doh on top of it. Here we go, across the way to the island. Now you're gonna have a party comment somewhere around here. And then you're gonna have some more
Over
mirror
there,
mazes.
Kunari. If we want to know why they're here, we've got to get across to that island.
Exactly. Now you have to examine this in order to figure out what you're doing. And what else are you gonna do but go to this one? Now this isn't where shit gets tricky, trust me. What the fuck was that? Okay. Okay, now this right here.
The elves bound a spirit here. It feels old. Very old.
Now
What
notice
does it want?
how this spirit looks very similar to Abelos from the temple. Now, if your Inquisitor drank from the Well of Sorrows, this does not work if you had Morgan. You have the option to listen to the Well of Sorrows. Now, no matter which of these options you put, you will still get attacked, and they're a hard enemy. But if you listen to the Well of Sorrows, this is a little secret you learn. Like, this is Fen Haral's guardians, as it said. Well, I mean, you can make it out, but I know what it says. So, why would Mythal's guardians and disciples know?
I think I know what to say. Milana de Thavarin. Rivas Ver Anaris.
Yes. Good.
Now,
It was
when...
part of a ritual. A secret greeting from those Fen Harel trusted.
There you go.
If Mythal's Well of Sorrows knew this, were they close? Friends or... I'm not sure.
See how much stuff starts tying in? Oh, and by the way, if you do use the password with the Well of Sorrows, if you can do it, trust me, you will get the spirits as allies when you're in the locations where they're fighting the Kunari. So it's highly worth it. You don't want to fight all of them. The Kunari are very hard to fight, actually.
Too bad we're not here at night. We could come back when it's dark, use the stars to see exactly where we are.
Wardens.
We're on the ground.
I meant where in the world?
I'm right here.
Oh my gosh.
No, I meant... Are you having me on?
I love Cole when you make him more human. I mean, he gets a girlfriend, he makes weird comments like that. Yet another one to risk our life for. Now, as you can see, they're pretty freaking long. 10 more today, no one saw me. If no more instructions, please use a second cross. Haven't Kunwan, haven't common tongue.
A letter by the Kunari. Why are they translating it into our language?
Oh, nobody's gonna respond. Time to die. Yep, there we go.
Wait! Stop!
Too late, Cole. I'm already dead, obviously. Duh. Alright. Now this is fun. Notice how what gave the mark on the Inquisitor? The Elven Orb. What kind of ruins is this? An Elven Ruin. How do you unlock the door here? With your mark. Hint, hint. I'll read this for you guys. Wolf's Welcome. A wash of powerful magic carries an impression of welcome. Images flash by. Elven slaves. Fleeing to this place in ancient times, greeted by others who then tend their wounds. Words are not so much heard as felt. Fen'Haral bids you welcome. Rest, knowing the dread wolf guards you and his people guard this valley and this place. You are free. In trusting us, you will never be bound again. Bound again. Keywords. We'll figure out more inside.
That was like Veilfire. It claimed this was a refuge for elven slaves.
Yes, I can feel their pain. They came here hurt, hungry. This was help, a new home.
This whole valley was a sanctuary created by the dreadwolf Fen'Haral.
Fen'Haral? The Dalish elves' god of misfortune.
Now note the fact that nobody else knows what that codex says or like, except the Inquisitor, which by chance has the mark. Now Cole is an exception, as Cole is a spirit, thus he can feel people's pains. But if he wasn't in the party, obviously you wouldn't get that comment. You'd get shit like Dorian said. Now we're going back to the other end of the bridge. Lovely. That's the loot, yeah. That's a loot that you have to jump off the
only took
roof
us a
for.
short distance. That's the same lake we saw from the other tower.
Has its uses. Move a lot of soldiers around quickly that way.
Yep. Squeezing through a mirror reminds me of Persona, trying to fit 8 people through a old school box TV. Or getting your head stuck in the TV. Go protagonist. As you see, these guys don't attack you either. Now, I'm gonna have to come, you know what, frick it. I'll just get the loot now for you guys.
Here we go again. What a change of pace from the Winter Palace. A clear sky, a beautiful view, and yes, fields and fields of stripweed as far as the eye can see.
How do you know that?
Terrible stuff. Looks like grass, stings like a knife, and causes sores if you so much as brush against it.
Kind of reminds me of nettles.
Of course, everyone in Menrathus insists it makes a very decent tea.
To winter much. Alright, I'm gonna tell my party to stay where they are, so when I jump off this... Now see, even though I fell off the landing, I still managed to get it. God damn. Oh, shit. Okay, cool. Of course, at least one companion teleported down there because I was too far away. Bullshit. Whatever. Yeah, okay. I wondered. That's the first time I ever tried to open the door with anyone other than my Inquisitor. It says requires herald. That's interesting. The promise of Fen'Haral. A wash of powerful magic carries a pang of hope. Images flash by. A man in wolf skin standing with a group of freed slaves, clasping one's arm in friendship. Words are not so much heard as felt. Fen'Haral has been falsely named a god, but is as mortal as any of you. He takes no divine mantle and asks that none be bestowed upon him. He leads only those who would help willingly. Let none be holden but by choice. I should really use a damn health potion once I get in here.
Fen'Haral helping former slaves as a mortal, not a god.
He made this because he didn't want followers worshipping him.
Worship makes you more. He just wanted to help.
Fen'Haral sounds like quite the rebel. The old elven gods must have simply loved that.
Ah, god damn it, guys. I can't remember if I showed you that or not, but, no, yeah, I did. I know I made a video of it. Cole's post-game comment relating to Solus, where basically it tells him to forget. Just remember that while we're doing this shit here. Now this is where you unlock your one of many powers for this, I believe. The Lies of the Evanurus. A wash of powerful magic carries the sensation of bitter fury. Images flash by, elven mages enslaving tens of thousands, making arrogant proclamations of godhood. Words are not so much heard as felt. The gods, our Evanurus, claim divinity. Yet they are not the mortals powerful in magic who can die as you can. In this place we teach those who join us to unravel their lives.
This claims the elven gods were just Evanurus, powerful, but completely mortal mages.
Almost like these slaves were being untaught what they'd learned. Being formed into a rebellion.
I can just imagine
these freed slaves the truth about these false gods.
I can just imagine what Sarah would be saying right now. They're not demons? Of course they're mages. Now here's your power. Anchor discharge. Now this has a lot of like level ups and shit. Now they don't automatically get unlocked, but holy shit, once you get to the end of the game, this shit's gonna go crazy. Anchor discharge. The anchor now automatically generates focus over time. Discharge the accumulated focus with L2 plus L3. Discharging the anchor makes your party briefly invulnerable. The anchor also grows brightly for a short time, lighting dark areas and revealing objects hidden there. Specifically, this will reveal mostly elven objects. And by mostly, I mean it just reveals elven objects in here. And by the way, this discharging the anchor is how you get through those passages. Or you can just be me and say fuck it and risk health potions.
Are you hurt?
It felt like the anchor stung me.
And it's going to make you... Am I in the room? Yeah. Okay. Now the nice part is you don't have to map this to your battle menu, or does it map automatically?
That looks like it fits into that pedestal by the broken bridge.
Now this comes in super useful. Like, it'd be really nice if you could go back in the game and use this shit for the deep roads, especially the Descent DLC. That shit's so dark. Back up we go, and back through the maze of mirrors. Did I even go the right way? Yeah. I just don't remember the rubble there. Rubble. Rubble, trouble, wubble, rubble. And then there's me. Alright. I never did heal up yet, so you know what? Fuck it. Logic. Oh, let's not jump off again. Time to make our way back. Again. Okay. And back again. Oh, by the way, there is some nice, I believe it's this next, once you get across the bridge, there's some nice, I believe it's 3rd tier crafting, supply harvesting, specifically hollow fur, or hollow leather, I guess, technically, but whatever. It's a wolf statue. Seriously wish you could jump over the thing, but no. You know, I have no idea how long I want to make this broadcast. I mean, obviously, I wasn't just going to do the little tiny Exalted Council speech. I mean, that shit's way too short. Okay, I guess Cole doesn't see then. Well, that was cute. No, I see that, Inquisitor, but thanks. By the way, God, I should really take this shit off casual mode so you guys can see how hard this shit actually is. of your attacks, they swarm you. The warriors have distance abilities where they throw a giant fucking spear at you. Okay, that's just a ladder. Lovely. Now, yeah, this is where you wanna, if you wanna harvest crafting elephants, damn it. Or, spenderalis, or some metals, Prophet's Laurel, Silverite, all your high quality crafting material shits can be harvested, just run along the side here. They're unlimited almost, and you can leave and come back, and they will be there. God damn it, I didn't mean to trigger that. Guys! Okay, at least it's just one. There was a party comment here that I wanted to select, but those fucktards are in there fighting already, so maybe I should help them. Maybe not. Why the fuck not? Alright. Oh, and by the way, unlike when you craft the armor for this, oh, and see the spirits are helping you. If you don't know the password from the Well of Sorrows, they will not help you. They will attack you, and they suck. Absolutely freaking suck. They're boss ass bitches. And on top of the Canary, you don't want to have to deal with it. Just don't. I seriously wish I could tone down my skills. Alright, listen to Cole here.
I like the quiet. This was a good place for spirits.
What have you been up to these past few years?
Helping people. Towns burned, too many dead from bandits or battles. It's harder now that they can see me, but harder doesn't mean you don't do it.
Exactly. I just love how Blackwall doesn't even say anything afterwards. Or I guess I should really start calling him Tom. Whatever. Blackwall's easier. Tom the Thumb. Just ignore my life right here. Now there's a little puzzle up here once you get back here and get through all this shit. Now you do want to check the sides over here by this shit. There's this room here that's not required to go through. It's one of these sides. I want to say it's the one I'm following here. But there's codex entries and shit that are kind of plot heavy. Not required to get, but it might be down the stairs though. No, it was by beds. I thought there was one up here too. I guess not. Whatever. Well, there is one down here for sure. I know that much. And here's our little chest of hell thing up here. Now this actually is really hard to jump over. You can get here from this way, but I don't really feel like doing it while I have enemies. I'll get this one first. You see these warriors, they can hit you up close or throw shit at you. They're very powerful and they block like a bitch. I have increased attack speed here by quite a bit. That's the only reason I'm being able to... God damn it, Dorian, move your fat ass. I love your ass, it's hot, but it's fat.
attack the Inquisition on sight?
Qunari soldiers always have orders. The Qunes declared us an enemy.
Are you saying the entire Qunari nation wants us dead?
Except for Blackwall, but he's not
At
technically
last, the
Qun.
Inquisition and Tevinter have something in common.
Oh my god. Now see, there you go, but do remember, this shit doesn't last that long, so you better hurry because, yeah, as you can see, it wears out fast until you get the upgrades. So, look at that, it wore off on me on the way back. Just because you're still glowing does not mean you're still immune. It did say for a short time. Now, you have to solve this puzzle here. The inscription, the Dread Wolf keeps its gaze on the one light that illuminates the way, on the one light that illuminates the way forward. So, as you can see, that's the Dread Wolf. Now, let me give you a little depiction on what the hell's going on here. Alright. So notice this, alright? These are elves, elven slaves, as that's who came to the temple. They have Vendelavasin. The Wolf Mask guy, aka Fenhral, is removing the Vendelavasin, and the elves are free and looking a little bit more happier, I guess. I wouldn't say that's happy, but I'm pretty sure it's... Oh yeah,
Perhaps it just needs the magic touch.
The magic touch. I thought it was this one? Come on. Or is this that one that you have to do weird shit on and go down the line? It might be.
That's Fenhral, removing the face markings from a Dalish elf.
Not Dalish.
These ruins are older than the Dalish.
Thank God, Dorian,
Maybe
you
the
picked
markings
up on
used
it.
to have a different meaning.
Oh, I kind of just spoiled that, but you already knew that. So. God. Oh God, I forgot. You have to press the fucking button. I'm retarded. Guess it wasn't that one. It was this one then. Yeah, because the thing is, you have to get your face markings removed to move forward. And as you can see, you can loot that chest that's magically there all of a sudden.
What's this?
All the loot in this DLC is really good, so. Now. Oh shit. I must have missed it. God damn it, move your fat ass, boys. Ah, it's down here. Yeah, it was downstairs, I was right. Alright. Here we go. Notice how these are pretty much just like the walls that the tour guide, if you want to call it, led you through in the Temple of Mythal. Same damn doors. The lifting of the Valacine. A wash of powerful magic carries a sensation of determination. Images flash by. Former slaves in ranks with Fenhral, armed and strong. Their skin is clear. Their face tattoos, the elven Valacine, are gone. Words are not so much heard as felt. The brand of the Evanurus can be lifted from you, that all may know you oppose their cruelties. None here are slaves. All are under our protection. All may choose to fight.
Hidden weapons. These freed slaves actually fought back against the Evanurus, posing as gods.
Interesting word, Evanurus. If all it means is mage leader, well, they were basically magisters.
Well, never mind. That wasn't a door behind there. That must have been another part of the game. There are quite a few secret doors. Alright, if you guys are good, you guys are good. Oh, fun. Yeah, I don't want to deal with that guy. The big fat ones are the hardest. Well, okay, that's a lie. The hardest are the Cerebus, but you don't have to deal with them yet. Yet, keywords. Ah, that's the veil fire making the weird noises. The noises, or whatever. Now, you can get away with doing most of your looting without these guys noticing, without happening to be in stealth or anything. I mean, look, I just walked right past that guy. I could have killed him. Note regarding the wolf statue. Remember, if you wish to move the statue, light the second one from the left as you face the wolf's head. Use the blue-green flame in the brazier. It is magic, but it will not harm you. Remember your duty to the queue. When you light the scone, a box clutched to the statue's paw will open. There's an item inside. Do not touch it. It is old and elven. We'll have a Cerebus examine it for magic when time comes. Yeah, well, too late for that. We got a new arrow for Sarah. I'll show you what level these guys are real quick. Yep. Thank God for Kitty's collar. I really wish I could remember where I got that loot, but I do remember that it was just a random place. It wasn't a special loot, it was just a random generated unique armor. Or I guess technically accessory, but whatever. As you can see, this is how hard they are. Now that you're actually fighting more than like 5 at a time, you can see how hard this shit is. And do remember, I killed all of the dragons without dying. I killed Corypheus and his dragon without dying. I did the entire... Every single live stream I played, I never permanently died. Nor did I ever have everyone die.
Letter says the Kunari came to these ruins because the Illuvians connect to Halam Shiral.
I mean, I didn't even have...
on the Winter Palace.
It was some sort of infiltration. There's no more details.
Well, I didn't need that. But this might be the one damn live stream series anyways
before we go.
that I do die.
Come on. We have to warn people about the Kunari's designs on the Winter Palace.
Maybe I should have read that one so you guys understood why we're warning it. As you can see, that blue mark there is a hollow. By the way. As I said, you can farm them there. Now, remember, you're going back to where you came. Oh my god! I think I found one. Holy shit. And all honestly, guys, I just did that for shits and giggles. I have never actually went in here before. Okay, guys, we're in the vine-covered tower. Let me show you where that is. Elven-covered rooms, vine-covered tower. That's the door that you, entered from right there. The one that the blood trails led to. So that should give you a hint where you're going, that is the one that goes straight back to the crossroads. Now, I have no clue in hell what's in here. As I told you guys, I've never done this before. Oh! What? Oh! Oh my god. Okay. Holy shit. I figured it out. All this time, there's this one chest that's on a broken bridge. You can't get there. I thought maybe it was a error or something all this time, but no. That, well, that was of an, oh fuck my life. Well, usually if your companions stay out of it, that works very well, but whatever. It's not like we need it right now. Well, now you guys know that. I'll just show you where that is on the map again. It is right here. Here's the stairs. There's the main entrance back to the Alluvion and the vine-covered tower. So yeah, there you go, guys. How to get some extra loot on the island. Now, I very recently started just attacking every stack of boxes I see after I realized I was missing a secret quest / chest in the Descent DLC and like an entire little section of the map for literally the past 4 or 5 playthroughs I did. All because I usually don't smash boxes. Mainly because I don't know if you can smash the boxes as a mage. For example, when you're evacuating Skyhold, I always switch to Blackwall or Iron Bull, whoever, as the warriors do it best.
Now we have more, and they're hostile.
This makes no sense. The Canary may not be friendly to the Inquisition, but they have no reason to attack us.
They also have no reason to be here, or using Illuvians at all.
I've had the mirror placed under guard for now, Your Holiness.
Cullen, please just call me Liliana.
Yes, Your... Liliana.
Yes, you're Liliana.
It appears the relative peace and quiet of the last 2 years is coming to an end.
Go figure.
First the Blight, then Mages and Templars, then Corypheus, and now this. Can't we go 10 years without the world falling to pieces?
Nope.
We must ensure that the Canary do not disrupt the negotiations. The Exalted Council is in a very delicate state.
That's putting it lightly.
You can soothe the nobles' ruffled feathers while we solve the real problem.
Not when the Inquisitor insults everyone present by walking out in the middle of the talks. Our only advantage is that
that wasn't my fault.
Are divided in goal and grievance. If they unite against us, Divine Victoria will have no choice but to support their claims. We could lose everything.
Could we use the Kunari threat to remind everyone how valuable the Inquisition still is?
No, they're not gonna let me tell them.
It will be fine. I will attend to the Exalted Council.
And while Josie does that, we will investigate.
We, Your Holiness?
You do, Josie?
I'll head back to the crossroads. We need to find out what the Kunari are doing and why they attacked.
And I'll have a quiet word with our honor guard.
Here we go. Now, I believe this is where you unlock the second... Now, realize, after each time you finish your quest in the Alluvion, like, each time you have to go back and then enter, and then you're back at the Winter Palace, you're, you have to go back and re-loot shit. New loot comes up, new things to rotate. You can talk to your companions again almost every single time. Not all the time, but almost every single time. I'm pretty sure you can now. Those codex will be updated, Sarah's journal especially, so I'll take you through that, and now's probably a good time to end. Is that... son of a fuck. Now notice that's that statue that was in the depiction of the hollow statue we found in the Alluvion. Now I'm obviously going to start by talking to my companions. I forgot Josie was up here. Not gonna lie. Hey Josie. Yeah.
Tell me, these strange spaces past the Alluvians, are they safe to explore?
None of it has been as bad as the nightmare in the Fade. I can tell you that.
I will take your word for it. And yet, you've accomplished so much in the calm of these past years. I wish you did not have to imperil yourself for us. Again.
I must admit, after years of dinners and paperwork, it feels good to be exploring again.
I only wish you had fewer Canari interrupting your stroll. I will do what I can here. Once the Canari are dealt with, brace yourself. The Council is just as relentless.
God, this whole shit with the Canary, it's so hard to hold the spoilers in. I'm sure you guys can take a guess with Iron Bull. Though do note the oh son of a fuck, what's it called? Personal quest. The personal quest for Iron Bull plays a big, massive role in the turnout and pretty much the plot of the Trespasser DLC. Even if you choose not to do the quest and just reject doing it, as I did that in one playthrough that I played the Trespasser DLC, as I didn't want to okay, I didn't want Iron Bull to be Tal Vashoth, but I didn't want the Chargers to die, so I just straight up refused to do the quest. But anyways, like, whatever, no matter what you do, ignore it, side with the Chargers, side with the Kuhn. No matter what you do, it will affect this. You'll figure that out later, because I have to shut up before I spill shit that I shouldn't. I thought I saw some loot up here. Might as well check anyways, you know. Usually there's something right here. Guess not. Alright. Whee! And like Skyhold, you can't get injured in the Winter Palace, which is nice because, yeah.
Everything going all right so far?
So, Bran used to be Viscount, and now he just follows you around?
Provisional Viscount. Pretty much. With a permanent appointee, finally, in the Viscount's office, I am free to return to my post as Seneschal. He means my true calling is arrogantly telling people they can't talk to the Viscount. He's good at it.
Dragon Age 2 rollback.
I don't understand how you just become a Viscount.
When the ruler of a Marcher state dies and there's no heir, the nobles of the city pick a new ruler. Only none of Kirkwall's nobles actually want the throne. Most of them think it's cursed, actually.
For a good
can't
reason.
leave it empty, though, or some other state like Starkhaven or Ansburg will probably invade. I complained about the empty office when
Varric being under Sebastian's rule. Now that is hilarious.
I'm surprised no one from the Council of Heralds wants your autograph.
You just missed them. Duke Cyril keeps asking me for spoilers for my next book.
Are we surprised?
We'll talk more another time.
I'll be here if you need me. Everything going all right so far?
Yeah, and you can talk to him again, but, you know, that's if you don't ask me something. Now, over here is... What the fuck is that? Oh, that's probably that trophy. Now, over here is that one codex that updates all the time. Well, it's one of the scrolls found around here. That's the first part. But it's a bet ring from nobles over how the Exalted Council is going to turn out. In simple terms. You know, maybe I should be looking out for the Harlequins. Maybe. I don't know if Colin actually says it. Okay, sorry.
Maker, you're a lovely sight.
Yeah.
Have you had a chance to speak with Leliana? Away from work, I mean.
Some, yes. Liliana has kept in contact, unofficially of course, but it's good to see her again. Arguing with her in person is far more satisfying.
Oh, that's Michael Lewell.
Do you remember the first time we came to the Winter Palace?
All too well. I've already answered a half-dozen questions about my personal life. The reason we're here is because we made a difference. That's worth enduring the political small talk.
Can't believe you said that.
But you're still glad I'm here to rescue you.
Very much so.
Is there any news from Ferelden? How is your family?
My sister Mia keeps me informed. As I understand, she's training my nephew to best me at chess.
All good news then.
Not all, but most of it is, and that's good enough. Mia is eager to see you again, when there's time, of course.
Is there anything I should know?
We were permitted soldiers here, but our every move is watched. Some things never change.
Well, it's Orlais after all.
I should go.
Inquisitor?
God damn it. I wanna... Fuck, okay. Ah, it didn't even autosave? Really? No, I'm sure it did. Okay, I want to show you... Now, it doesn't actually tell you that, but you did go home with Cullen and meet his family before. So I wanted to load and show you what that option says. Oh, it did autosave. Cool. I did not expect that. At all, actually. I'm very glad. Now I gotta re-talk to everyone, though, because I'm sure it saved before that. Yeah, figures. That's the... I hope it saved before his conversation. Am I that lucky?
Is there something you needed?
Yes, I am! Okay, cool.
Do you remember the first time?
The reason we're here is because we made a difference. That's worth enduring.
But you're still glad I'm here to rescue.
Very much so.
Here we go.
Is there any news from...
My sister Mia keeps me informed. As I understand, she's training my nephew to best me at chess.
Sometimes I miss the people I knew before Haven. We get so busy. It's easy for time to slip by.
Perhaps. I'm not sure I regret that. There's still some time before these years balance those best forgotten.
Is there anything I...
We were permitted soldiers here, but our every move... It's good to see you.
Okay, I figured you might be able to ask him, is there any news? Now, yeah. Oh. Now, notice how servants are going missing. That's important, too, by the way. And they're elven servants. I'm just gonna tell you guys this shit so you can start tying shit together, because honestly, if you tie stuff together, the massive fucking spoiler shock heart attack shit isn't as bold as it normally is. Like, you won't shit yourself, or shit your small clothes, as Varric and or Dorian would say. Speaking of Dorian.
Good to see you, my friend.
What is this ambassadorship about, exactly?
I believe my father set it up, but the Imperium certainly didn't object.
Lucky.
They
Lucky
love
me.
the Inquisition to fall apart. So they're happy if it seems they consider this council a waste of time.
That makes no sense.
Sending it.
No? If Dread to Winter actually pushed for the Inquisition's end, everyone else would disagree on principle. So they send a nobody pariah and hope for the best. Makes perfect sense to me.
Any thoughts about the Exalted Council?
A few. Divine Victoria needs a new tailor.
Okay, this is hilarious.
From the paintings of Liliana in that enormous robe, you'd think she was pregnant. Could cause a delicious scandal.
No kidding.
As for this whole Exalted Council business, well, I warned you once that no one would thank you for saving the world. Sadly, I'm always right. So long as the Inquisition's around to remind them they're not really in charge, they'll never sleep comfortably. Whether they have the guts to take action, I suppose we'll see.
What did you do in Tevinter while you were away?
I went home. Twice. The father was only there once. Mother was drunk both times.
Surprise, surprise.
I also went to Carinus to see my good friend Mayveris.
Mayveris.
Then I settled some
yeah,
of Alexis'
that's the
affairs.
transgender.
That wasn't fun.
Another time.
I look forward to it. Good to see you, my friend.
Another time.
I hate his voice. Good to see you, my friend. And the fact that I haven't memorized his... Oh, more traumatizing. Sorry, I'm looking for the Harlequin here. Oh, she's not here. Weird.
Darling, what can I do for you? Thanks for the Circle of Magi.
Cute story.
If you call it the Circle while they're in earshot, you'll never hear the end of it, my dear. But I have hope and determination, which is better.
Better.
I wanted your
She
opinion
hates
of how Divine
Liliana.
Victoria is working out.
Liliana is managing to hold the Chantry together, just barely. Likely your influence.
Believe it or not, I actually did not vote for a Divine here. Now, if you are voting for a Divine and you talk to Vivian and suggest maybe she could come Divine. Then you will get the support Vivian as Divine on the war table. And once you get that on the war table, it is not possible for you to use the war table to support either Cassandra or Liliana. So just a fair note, if you guys do that, yes, it'll get your approval greatly approved from Vivian, but you do lock out the chance to do them on the war table. Now, don't ask me why. I think that should probably be fixed. I assume it's a glitch. But the past 2 times I have had that happen, which every single time I have talked to Vivian, it has happened. But I've only done, which is 4 times I've had it locked out, but only 2 times have I done the Trespasser DLC. This would be the 3rd. Every single time you do the Trespasser DLC, apparently, and you don't vote for anyone, it seems that Liliana wins. Now, I don't know if that's just how you play the game and what choices you made throughout it, but in my experiences, every single time, if I didn't choose a side for the Divine, Liliana was elected. So, I don't know if that's just default or not, but just to let you guys know. So, interesting. What if it is default? Whoa, that is not attractive. Okay. Yeah, here's the wager notes. Have you seen Ambassador Montelier trying to cool everyone's tempers after the Inquisitor ran out? The Gaul, Trevelyan has summoners. Have you noticed the runners at the Divine's quarters? Everyone is demanding the most holy address the affront. If anything, the Inquisitor's actions strengthen Ferelden's position. Earl Tegan is fuming. Lord Seal won't let him push. This is as good as sealed, my friends. We'll see. As you can see, they're betting still.
Divine Victoria?
Please don't. It would be nice to just be Liliana again for a few days.
As you command, most holy.
My Inquisitor is such an ass.
Do you miss being our spy master?
I think I miss the people more than the work. Josie, Cullen, I didn't notice how much I liked having them near until they weren't. We're right, of course, but it's not the same.
Have your agents any news I should hear about?
There is activity in the Tirashan. Strange elves, like those at the Temple of Mythal. No news of Solus, however.
Tell me about your nugs. Did you get any new ones?
Oh yes! A litter was born just a month ago. We are weaning them right now. If you are hoping for one, I'm afraid they're already spoken for.
Wow, don't save one for your best friend.
Perhaps later, Liliana.
I'll be right here if you need anything.
I think it'd be hilarious if I bought a nug from someone else just to see her reaction. I'd totally do something like that. Kind of like when you get Liliana her first nug schmuffles in the Deep Roads. I haven't spotted any Harlequins yet, or Purple Smoke. That's kind of weird. I don't know if there's any loot up here or not, but I know you can't talk to Tegan or Cyril again. That should be kind of obvious, you know.
What is the Inquisition playing at?
Not giving a shit about Orlais, everyone. Ha ha. I like how they hold it at the Winter Palace rather than like the Sunburst Throne, because just shove it up Celine's arse, you know? Make her deal with it. Which is funny, because Celine doesn't show up. As you can see, everyone sent ambassadors, not leaders. I mean, we're at the Winter Palace, yet Celine's not here, go figure.
Touched. Where is that servant?
Sorry, my camera's being dumb there.
I should look around.
That means there's a Harlequin nearby. Shit. Oh shit, I don't see it. I seriously can't walk any faster than this, by the way. Damn it! I was on top of the roof. Son of a fuck. Alright. Now here's that statue. This just leads you on a ghost chase, or a goose hunt, a ghost chase. Wow, clever. But it's not that hard to follow on. I mean, you get shit out of it. Pardon Hightown. I just love how I spent all this time looking for a Harlequin and she spawned and I fucking missed it. Figures. Huh, weird. Oh, I guess I already rotated that one. And you can talk with Charter now.
Well met, your worship.
Oh, I guess that's next. Never mind. Whatever. Let me just put some shit in storage real quick. Actually, why did I do that? I want to sell that. Inventory. Electricity base. Yeah, fuck that. Fuck that. Nah, I'm good. God damn it. I just said I was gonna sell it. I'm so stupid. Oh god. That's my life right there. We have contained news to the Canary corpse found in the West Plaza. A few servants saw the bloodstains, but we quickly spread misfortune about infighting between our Legion nobles. So far as palace rumor is concerned, whoever was hurt or was killed was a casualty of the game, not an outside player. Makes sense. Here's Cassandra.
It is good to see you, my friend. I hear you've been rebuilding the Seekers.
Hi.
Slowly,
there.
but yes.
Sorry, I didn't see your
I
comment
managed
at
to
first.
find a few of my former comrades who'd scattered to the winds. Some of them were unsuitable, and I did not ask them to return. Others felt as I did, once they read the Lord Seeker's tome. We've since recruited a few candidates who are going through training now, with full disclosure. What
Good girl.
comes after this, I cannot be certain. I am making it up as I go along. Sounds familiar.
At me.
I thought you'd appreciate that.
Thank God. You see, I'm influencing Cassandra
So what do you
now.
think of the Chantry? You ask me just to poke at me and see if I react, don't you? It is what
Yep.
it is. Most Holi's reforms are interesting, to say the least. I hope they last once Liliana is gone.
Good.
Regardless of what I think,
That's a good
it could have
question.
been far worse. You and I both remember the dark times we faced. Sadly, others have far shorter memories. What do you think of the Exalted Council? They
Hell.
are frightened of your power, and there is no longer a hole in the sky to remind them that it was needed. It's just talk, isn't it? What could they actually do? Individually, very little. As a united front, you do not have that much power, Inquisitor. Even so, I would wait
I
and
just
see where
prefer
this
the
leads.
jokey reactions.
Calmer heads may yet prevail. When has that ever been the case? I'm an optimist. Just ask Varric.
Aha!
I'll see you
Varric
later.
told you that, did he?
Farewell.
Why does she believe everything Varric says? That is a good question. A very good question. I'm gonna sync this real quick. Ah, come here. Okay. What is this? I don't remember getting that. Oh, now I do. I might want that. I should, hold on. I'm gonna check if that's better for Blackwall real quick before I sell it. Yeah, figures. Of course it's not. I'll check Iron Bowl. Probably not. Yeah, figures. Why am I not surprised? I hate it when shit you craft or like little shitty loot you find is. Now where's that weapon at? I wanted to buy that. I don't think it's in this one. Yeah, no, okay. It's in this maybe? It's in one of these. Shouldn't be. If it was in the weapons, it'd show up in the weapons first, damn it. I'm just making this hard on myself. In all honesty, I really hope it offers a codex because I freaking highly doubt it's. Yeah, I can't afford it yet. I'll be able to by the end of this. But see, it's still less than my damn companions. It is, I don't know what the hell an evil eye is. I've yet to actually buy it, but.
Need me for anything?
Hoo-hoo, I can comment on that? Cool.
You don't seem to get flowers for Josephine anymore.
You only just noticed? It's been years, and we both knew it was just a momentary infatuation. She still teases me about it. Every time I walk past, she sighs and says her desk lacks cheer.
Huh.
What do you think's going to happen at the Exalted Council?
Maker, I have no idea. Politics always makes my head spin. The Inquisition shouldn't have to give in whenever some prissy noble gets their knickers wedged somewhere.
What is it like, being a warden now?
Things are in upheaval. There have been heated arguments about the future of the Order.
You'll find out.
I wouldn't be surprised if we tore ourselves apart.
You will find out a lot more about the Warden's decisions after
It's nice to have everyone back
in the
same
epilogue.
Place again.
I have to admit I missed it. What does it mean when we need a huge diplomatic talk or the world ending just to bring us together? I got the chance to have a few drinks with Sarah. Miss that girl. It's still a little awkward talking to Cassandra.
For obvious
But
reasons.
the commander appears to have forgiven me. Finally.
Until later.
Take care.
Ah, to the tavern.
Sometimes the cow takes your gold.
Okay, now, as you know, most of Cole's comments aren't just random, weird, cryptic shit. They are allusions to other works of literature, movies, video games. That specific comment, I know personally where that is from. That is a comment referring to Mass Effect 1. Now, don't ask me what planet. God damn it. Interrupt me, now I can't hear myself think, so I'm just gonna go hide over here. Okay. That is an allusion to Mass Effect 1, where I can't remember what planet you're on, but when you're exploring with the Mako and you get out, there's a specific space cow called the shifting looking cow, and when you look at the cow, it just sits there, but when you turn around, it freaking drains your credits, which is the Mass Effect equivalent of gold. I'm so proud that was an illusion. That was a great moment. I didn't even have to look that one up. I remember that. I lost all my credits because I paused.
Her name is different now. Victoria. The old name slips away further each time. She's glad you're here.
I'm not sure how much shit he's gonna say, so I don't know how many times I'm gonna talk to him.
Me. It's harder, but better. I like me. Meriden laughs at things I say.
Me too. I just did.
He did not want a body, but she asked him to come. He left a scar when he burned her off his face. The spirits have fled, flying, fluttering, fast to the farthest fade. They're afraid of the veil tearing again.
Understandably.
The guardian spirit stayed, not bound, but biding, because he asked. He knows how to speak, so spirits listen.
That's talking about the spirits in the temple.
They made bodies from the earth, and the earth was afraid. It fought back, but they made it forget. It was the same boy. His mother on the ship, his father in their homeland. He grew up lonely, or didn't. If you leave and come back, the chest gives you another. That's how we know too much.
That comment right there is about Cole breaking the fourth wall. That's about one of the chests, the one over by Carter, by the way. Because it's true, every time you leave and come back, it refills. I'll start with full.
Wish I hadn't burned all my contacts with the Ben Hasrath. Be nice to have some idea what they're doing right now.
Yeah, but then you'd be on their side, Chief.
Yes, but I know things. I like knowing things.
The Chargers have been with the Inquisition for a while now. Is everyone still happy?
No complaints, Your Worship. The Inquisition's been good to us.
No kidding.
We'd disband and join the Inquisition officially, but the Chief gets this sad dog look when we suggest it.
The loyalty is touching, Krem.
You know, is Krem Australian? Or, I mean, Krem's voice actress? She sounded really Australian with that sad dog eyes. But
I'll talk to you later.
Anytime, boss.
That made it really noticeable. Okay, let's see. Where I left off at. Elfluvians and ruins. Ruins can get off. Kunari and Elfie things make sense. Things. Elfie gods aren't even demons. Weird or worse. Someone tell the servant. They seem off. A drawing of the last mural from the ruins unfinished. Not my hurt to keep. There are many empty pages, and then one that is dog-eared. When words we were wanders whittle. Words. The outline of a sketch of Dagna smiling. This one has taken some time. I love reading her journal.
Hello,
it's
and
funny.
shh. I'm trying to figure out why everyone is acting so weird. I mean, besides because Canary assassins and everything.
The elves.
You see it, right? There's something going with the elf servants. Makes sense after that ruin, right?
When you start going on about elves, it's hard to tell if it's about them or you.
Yes, you're ever so clever. Arse.
Me too.
Point is, the servants have no complaints. No asking for a Jenny. They serve this lot, but don't want them done for anything.
So, the nobles are nice, and the servants are happy?
Weird. Two things that have never been true. Mark that I said it. We're fighting Canary, but something else is on the up.
God, I want to comment on that, but I
suppose you've a lot
can't.
to say about that elven ruin. About the creators.
They're not even demons. Just big magey knobs punching down.
I knew she'd
and
say
yes,
something.
The shits who use them to make me feel broken can still eat it. But always waiting for that fight is way too much work. It's like doing half the hurt for them. Maybe we're old now, but I'm tired of it. We've new fights to look forward to.
Sounds like my grandma.
We always do, seems like.
It's been a couple of years.
Shout out to my grandmother, Anita Ulrich, by the way. Today is her
Get
birthday.
their grey. First time I've been anywhere long enough to get fond of things. Leliana's friendly when she wants to be. My people sometimes do things for her, like I do for you. And all for Andraste, I suppose. It still rings right, but the way people used to go on about it, I thought there'd be more trumpets.
Me too.
We'll talk later.
Count on seeing you, yeah?
Yep. Who didn't I talk to yet? I know I didn't talk to some people. I'm sure I didn't. I talked to Varric, talked to Cassandra, talked to Dorian. Huh! I really did talk to everyone. Weird. Really weird. That's gonna fuck with my head there. Ah, there's the other hollow statue. How about I just finish this goose chase real quick? I remember where this is. It's in a weird spot.
Maybe something here. Better
God
take a closer
damn it,
look.
she's in the bath. I caught her! Fuck yeah! About time! See, I caught a Harlequin. I know they're in the bath. You see, you find the Harlequin 1. Now there's 8 total. You get dexterity stats, and you get to loot a shit ton of gold off of them. Now that's an unmarked hidden quest, by the way. So, yeah, there's the hollow statue. I knew it was over here. Ah, there's a... Cool. Going to the bath just lucked the hell out for me. Damn. Elf hanging around the cabin. I can't imagine what you would have been at your cousin's servants. It's in the mud pond at the wasp nest. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if that was Sarah pretending to be a servant as a Red Jenny, because he didn't slip into the mud puddles then. I mean, wasps, bees, earwigs, Sarah in a nutshell. Alright. You know, I'm not actually sure which one that is. One of these two, I think. I think it was that one then. Okay. That makes my life easier. You'll never know. Wahaha. Either that, or if it's the Alluvian, I'm gonna be super pissed. Yep. I'm pretty sure that's it. It's up here, though. Yeah. That's what you get for completing that little hollow goose chase. You get a schematic for Encore. It is a mage staff, which is based off of Zither, the multiplayer mage virtuoso from Dragon Age multiplayer for Inquisition, obviously. I don't know why the hell how I said that. That was really dumb. And also, in the Trespasser DLC, Zither also plays a minor role in the Trespasser DLC. Only if you don't make Cole more human. That requires Cole to still be like a spirit. And he will hook Meriden up with Zither. And it is absolutely freaking hilarious. He's such a cocky bastard. I might make another playthrough and show that. Like I said, I want to make one as an elf, so I might as well. But I'm going to be super fucking depressed keeping Cole more spirit-like. Because I know what happens if you keep him more spirit-like from the epilogue of this. Why did I do that? I already have the Encore, whatever. Here, I'll just show you what that is real quick. The Encore is a tier 3 staff. Now the thing is here, on hit, chance to sing an offensive buff for allies within 8 meters. Now that's one of the perks that Zither has in the multiplayer one, where basically you strike a chord or a series of 3 button smashing patterns, for lack of better words, and it gives your allies a defense buff. Now it, since I don't have the materials to make it, it's not going to tell me the damage point bonus, but it's actually pretty good. I mean, unless you have the other DLC equipment, it's highly worth it. Anyways, that is really all that's left. I don't feel like hunting Harlequins now. It's almost midnight here. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm not going to sleep. I just should probably end the broadcast now. I'm probably gonna go take a shower. So I'm going to save here, and I will get back with you all next time. It is that time again for Dragon Age Babe to quench the flame of the mighty dragon and say good night. Whatcha?